Once upon a time, there was a boy named Peter Pan that never wanted to grow up. Every night, Peter goes to the Darlings' house and listens to Wendy, John, and Michael's mother read stories to them before they go to sleep.
I really like this story. Please tell another.
Even though Wendy and her brothers love listening to stories, their parents want them to grow up. Once the children were in bed, Mrs. Darling would clear out their minds to help them grow up. But this didn't stop them from their imagination.
Bark, bark, bark.
This means it's time for bed.
But Nana, I don't want to go to sleep.
Bark, bark, bark. Fine, we'll go to sleep. Yeah, Nana won't stop barking until we do.
Suddenly, Peter Pan came flying through the window as the Darling children were asleep. Tinkerbell, a small bright light, followed him into the children's nursery, creating a lot of ruckus.
What was that? Who's making all that noise?
Wow, that was loud and woke me up.
I was having a good dream. Would you like to come with Neverland? Neverland, live with me and be the mother of the Lost Boys? What is Neverland? Who are the Lost Boys? Neverland is a place where you never have to grow up, and the Lost Boys are boys who fell out of their cages when their parents weren't looking. Their parents never found them, so they came to Neverland. There are pirates, mermaids, Native Americans, and a crocodile.
Michael.
Oh. Please, please. Say we can go. We promise to be good. Please. Bark, 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 bark!
Nana came running into the room to see what was happening. Suddenly, she started barking so loud that Mr. and Mrs. Darling came running. But Peter Pan and Tinkerbell flew out the window, but Peter left his shadow behind.
What is that dark shape?
It must be Peter Pan's shadow.
Oh no, quick, put it in the drawer.
The Darling children returned to their beds before Mr. and Mrs. Darling made it to their room. The children pretended to be asleep, and Nana was trying to explain to the parents what happened. But because nothing was wrong, Nana was put on a chain outside for the night because she was barking and worried Mr. and Mrs. Darling.
The next evening. Mother, do you and Father have to go to dinner down the street?
We miss you when you're gone. How long will you be gone?
Please, read us a quick bedtime story, please.
Mrs. Darling read a short story to her children. Peter Pan came back to look for his shadow and heard Mrs. Darling reading. When Mrs. Darling said goodnight, Peter flew through the window.
Hi again, do you have my shadow?
Is this it?
Yes, will you please sew it back on? Sure. Have you thought any more about coming to Neverland? Maybe. How would we get there? We would fly. We would take some fairy dust from Tinkerbell and fly there.
Behind Wendy's back, Tinkerbell keeps calling her mean names because she is jealous of Wendy. Meanwhile, Captain Hook and his crew were planning how they could capture Peter Pan and the Lost Boys.
While Peter is away, we will find the Lost Boys. Find the Lost Boys, capture them, and that will make Peter surrender and fight.
Yes, that's a great idea, sir. How do you plan on catching the boys?
Maybe we can set a trap, catch them with a net, and that will bring them to our ship, which will draw Peter to us.
Sounds good to me, matey.
Wendy and the children were thinking about leaving and going to Neverland. They finally made up their minds.
Yeah, sure, we'll go.
Sounds fun.
Woohoo, I'm in. Let's go get some fairy dust from Tinkerbell. I will convince Tink to put fairy dust on you all.
Peter was able to convince Tink to put dust on the Darling children. Now they are learning how to fly and are on their way to Neverland.
We have found the Lost Boys. Let's capture them.
And then we could finally capture Peter Pan, sir.
Yeah, finally. We've been trying for so long. We will seek our revenge on him for your arm, sir.
Leave the boy to me.
Look, a mermaid lagoon.
Pirates!
Flamingos! We are almost there, just a bit longer.
Suddenly, the pirates captured the Lost Boys and brought them to the ship.
Let's stop by the mermaids. You'll love them, Wendy. Okay.
Hello, Peter. Welcome to the lagoon. Peter, who's with you?
Our new mother, Wendy, and her brothers, John and Michael.
Hello, new friends. Would you like to see my pet dolphin?
Sure, I love to. What is your name?
My name is Lavender because I have purple hair. Here, come this way and meet my dolphin.
You'll never catch Peter Pan, Hook. He's too smart for you. Yeah, right. I'll make you walk the plank if you don't stop talking.
We'll definitely catch Pan on our watch.
Suddenly, a surprise visitor came to the ship.
Do you hear what I hear?
Tick-tock, tick-tock. I'll get you, Hook.
It's the TikTok crowd. Before you smash me, he's already in my eye.
Thank you for seeing my pet dolphins. Here's a purple seashell for you to remember me. Purple is my favorite color.
Thank you for the seashell. I will value this forever. Okay, gang. Let's head to my house so you can meet the Lost Boys.
As Peter, Wendy, Michael, John, and Tink make their way back to the house, they are surprised to see that the Lost Boys aren't there. They are indeed lost.
Let's fly around and search for them. Oh, maybe Hook captured them while we were gone. Look for some clues like footprints.
Where should we start?
Wait, I see a few sets of footprints over there. Let's follow them.
Good job, Michael. Let's follow them and see.
As they followed the footprints, they led them to the shore, where they saw Hook's ship sailing away.
Oh no, we have to get them. Come on, gang, let's plan our attack.
Oh no, Peter has discovered that we are the Lost Boys. We need to get the croc to stop following us and get Peter to surrender. Yeah!
Excellent plan, sir.
Yes, but how will we capture Pan?
Excellent question. Let's ask the captain.
We will make the Lost Boys walk the plank and that will make Peter surrender. Yeah!
How will we get on board without Hook and his crew seeing us? We will fly on board and catch them by surprise.
What if they see us flying?
Oh no, the Lost Boys are walking the plank! Hurry up again. We need to get our swords and fly aboard fast.
Oh no, we're going to walk the plank and Peter doesn't know.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. I'm on my way to get the rest of you, Hook. Do not fear. Peter's here.
Woohoo! Peter will save us. Oh no! Peter and the croc are here. Set the cannons.
As Captain Hook and his crew set the cannons, Peter takes the ropes off the Lost Boys, and Peter Pan and his group plan their attack on Hook. Meanwhile, Croc is following the ship closely.
I'm going to jump on board and scare Hook. I plan on getting him whole, or at least the rest of him, since his arm is already gone.
Suddenly, the ship shook! The mermaid and her dolphin showed up to help. The dolphin rammed the front of the ship, and it's starting to sink. The mermaid and Wendy are working together to get Croc on board. Meanwhile, the crabs that the mermaid brought with her are climbing on board and are cornering Hook's crew, so Peter and the Lost Boys can escape.
You better give up now, Hook. Your crew is cornered, and the Croc is on your board. Your ship. Say goodbye.
It's just you and me now. Okay, get your sword and we will fight to the end.
You're on, Hook. Yeah.
The two fight for a while, when all of a sudden,
Hook, turn around!
Go, go, go. Hook was delicious. Thank you, Mermaid, for helping us.
Anytime, Peter. I was just happy to help. Have a safe trip home, Wendy, Michael, and John.
Yes, it is time we go home. I'm missing Mother, Father, and Nana.
We are too. Okay, let's fly home.
Our room's just the way we left it.
Will you come back and visit?
Without a doubt.
We will never forget our adventure with you, Peter. It was awesome.
How about I come back once a year and help you clean your house and hang out and read stories to you and the Lost Boys?
Sounds good to me.
See you soon, Peter.
Peter flies out the window. Nana returns to the room to find the 3 children asleep, and soon Mother and Father arrive and find their children safe and sound at home.
The end.